Hello, my name's Dakota Hogan, and I'm doing my MYP personal project about a saltwater fish tank, 40-gallon. Well, I'm trying to inform myself more about fish because they're very interesting in my opinion. I just want to learn so much more about them to get my interest, you know. So not only am I trying to inform myself more about the fish, I want to inform other people how to take care of them, how to have a good reef tank, because that's what I'm going for. I'm going for a saltwater reef tank. So I got a bigger tank. Well, let's go down the supply list. I've heard if you get a bigger tank, the less maintenance it needs, because saltwater tanks are you have to keep checking them, especially reef tanks. I want a live coral reef tank, and they're time consuming. You have to have everything. You have to take your measurements, your water flow, your algae growing in there. You have to have certain things going on, and then you have to take water out, put water in. It's all a process. But we'll get into that stuff more in detail later. Why time goes on. We'll actually have to make water and such. So I got you need a 40-gallon fish tank. Well, any fish tank, truthfully. In my opinion, I wouldn't go lower than a 30-gallon. Anything above is good. So I actually had a 30-gallon, but I got rid of it because I got a NanoCube, and they're not working for me. I know some stuff about fish, but not as much as I want. They didn't do the job that I wanted. I wanted to do so much stuff. I wanted to get everything going and correct, and I wanted a bigger tank. I think I made a correct route going to this size. Took time and consideration, but picked this right size, in my opinion, for me. So you need a fish tank, a heater, a power head, maybe two, a filter. You can have a pop-on filter, and usually if you're going to get a pop-on filter, you want to get a bigger size than the actual tank. So my tank's a 40-gallon. I would want to get a filter that hangs on for a 50-gallon, because you get more water flow, and you just have to have that for salt water. Not really sure why, I just know you have to have one of those. So I'm getting a canister filter, which is you have one hose that sucks water in, and it goes down to this canister, and it has 3 stages: biological, chemical, and mechanical. Chemical is carbon, biological is bacteria, which is good bacteria, which breaks down waste, and mechanical is like sponges, not sponges, but filter media, I guess you kind of say, where if you have particles floating around, they'll catch it. So you need a filter, a light. If you want a reef tank, you would have to buy a pretty good light. Usually for reefs, depending on what kind of coral you want, because every coral needs different lighting, powerful lighting or low lighting, it doesn't matter. It depends on what kind of coral, so you have to, what's the word I'm looking for? You have to, I'm not really sure, you just have to not go with the flow, but find something right for what you want. So I am getting a light off of eBay. I'm ordering a lot of stuff off of eBay because it's a lot cheaper than I found out, because everything that I've got, I've budgeted, and I've made sure I got the lowest price. And for a long time I've saved up my money because I've been saving it up, and I knew I would want to use it for some time. So I found out my reason, and I'm just so excited because I can't wait to get started. I love fish. I love them. I talk about them 24/7, and I get on so many people's nerves, but that's why I stopped talking about them. But I can just talk about them all day. That's what, I don't know, they really get me into it, I guess you can kind of say. So this tank I bought came with a glass top and a light. I'm not going to use this light, it just came with it. So the glass top at Petco cost $35, and the tank itself at Petco cost $112 or $14. I think it's 14. So at PetSmart they had a deal. It was on sale for $119 for a glass top and a light with it. So I went to PetSmart Water. I don't have a stand, which is going to cost me more money because you can't just put it on something, because I think it's 8 pounds per gallon. Might be a little bit less than that, but I think I know with all my water put up in it, not in counting like my light on top, my power heads, my heaters, my rocks, it's 320 pounds. And if I have a 40-gallon tank, it would be nice to have a 40-pound sand bed and 40 pounds of live rock. Live rock is alive. There's bacteria growing inside the rock that breaks down waste. It's biological. So not only do you have biological in your filter, you have it in your tank, which is really good. Because so you have a big fish and it craps, you won't see it the next day because your biological bacteria broke it down. If you have a good one. So I'm fixing to show you, and I've ordered a lot of stuff off eBay, and I've gone through. It's been so difficult for me because my mom won't let me use her debit or credit card on eBay, or she don't put her information out. So I went to Walgreens and I bought one, and they just kind of messed me up. I thought I was buying a online shopping credit card, and it was a credit card package, and they wanted to get my social security number, which I was not giving them. Sorry, excuse me. And they were trying to send me monthly fees, so that was not working. Mom talked to the lady. They said all I had to do was clear the card out by September 18th, and it's August 21st, I think, when that happened. And so I did. I went on that night and bought the light, a power head, and some hinges for the light to get on my tank, because the hinges that came with it, I would have to take my glass top off, and the aquarium would be right here, this line, and then the clamps that came with were like this. But I'm not taking my glass top off, because if I do that, the water evaporation will happen so fast. I would have to add water almost daily. A gallon of water. The salt does not evaporate, the water does. So that just makes the salt level higher, the salinity level. So I'm going to do that. So I got the hinges already. I got the hinges yesterday, and yesterday was August 22nd, 2012, and today's August 23rd. So, and then I ordered the light, and a day later, they told me that they gave me a refund because they were out of it. So I didn't know what to do, and I was trying to go back on it, and I bought another light with the same card, and it wasn't working because the money wasn't on it, because we didn't think the money was reloadable on this card because we fixed it that way. And turns out it just takes time, because my mom helped me out on this part because I didn't know what to do when it comes to the credit card and debit card stuff. I didn't know what to do. So she helped me out, and she went to go exit the card out the next day. My days might be mixed up. It's probably a little bit back ago when this happened, like Monday, August 20th. And and she went to Target and she bought another, but it's a Visa gift card. So we got that, and she put $100 on it, because I already got the hinges and power head ordered. It was the light, which cost $100. So she put $100 on the card, and then I came home, and then she activated it, and then I went online and I tried to buy off eBay. It wasn't working anymore. I was just so mad because I was just like, I've done this for hours, for 2 days in a row, trying to get this to work. And we went to Amazon to try to find a light, but it was expensive. It wasn't $80. It was $93. It was $92.99. So we did that, and it accepted it. But then with shipping and handling, it came to $102.24. So that was over the card, so I couldn't get that. So my mom was like, I'll give you my card, just give me that card, you can buy the light. So I bought the light, which was pretty cool. So we got that all situated. So I have another light coming in The one thing I liked about the other light, it had a built-in timer. This one does not. So that means with the other one, it could turn on like that and turn off like that whenever I have the time plugged in. With this one, I'm going to have to turn it on and turn it off because I might be pretty busy because I have baseball. So we'll see how this goes. But I know I'm going to have to take my time into it because it's a lot of maintenance. A pretty good tank is a maintenance, taking 5 gallons out every 2 weeks. And I'm going to show you the tank here in a second. It's pretty big. It's not what I'm used to. I really like it. So I got the light for 80 bucks. I got hinges for 12 bucks. I got a power head for 10 bucks. And usually power heads range from like the cheapest I've seen at a store is 15 to like 30 bucks. If you want a really, really good one, it'd be 30 bucks. So I just got something I thought would work pretty cool, so hopefully that'll be good. And then I got a heater also, because online it's so cheap. A heater, excuse me, cost $30 online for 150 watts for like a 40 to 55 gallon tank. 30 to 55 gallon tank. I saw one at Amazon for $7.99 and I bought that with the Target card. I did get that. The Target Visa gift card. So I had to get that, and then hinges were $12 and the light was $80, so that's like 4 things I got. Yeah. So hopefully I'll be getting that stuff pretty soon. I know the power head shipping outside of the US, so hopefully I'll get that pretty soon. In September, hopefully. So yeah, I'll show you my tank. Here's my tank. It's got my hinges. It's a little dirty. I haven't cleaned it. I just set it here because it's going to be a while before I actually get it up and running. But pretty much all I really need now is a canister filter, a stand. The canister filter I want is $100. And we'll get into more detail about that, how that truly really works. And I need stuff to go in the tank, like 40 pounds of sand, which that would cost like 40 bucks, truthfully. And some rock, which I have rock. In my nanocube I'm going to transfer in this tank, so I'm already going to have some stuff. So which will be pretty cool and it'll work out pretty fine, hopefully. So here's my tank. And I know you can't really see it. This is my iPod, this is my Flexion. And yeah, that's a Top Fin brand, and this is some stuff that came with it. Came for like a test tube. So just like to put water in it and measure it. And there are my hinges right there. I know there's some like trash in there, but it's like that over there, it's trash underneath all that way. Those are my hinges I got. There are 4 hinges. They just like lay on top of the glass like this, instead of like have to take this glass top off and clamping. They just like lay down and fall down like that. And this is the glass top, if you can see. It just opens up, has a little handle, and this is the light I have. And there's like a little button on the back. That's what it looks like with it turned on. But see, it's gonna be like a lot brighter with my other light, so we'll see if it works out. And see back here, I don't know if you can see it, like a little gap. But that's when I'm gonna have all my cords coming out, and it should work out pretty fine. Hopefully. Because this glass top came with a piece to put in the back, so it'll be touching the back. And I didn't want to do that because I wanted all my cords to come out somewhere. So, like my tubes for my canister filter, and yeah, pretty cool. So this is my first video. I've gotten some stuff and I need a lot more stuff, and I got some stuff on the way. And I'm just excited to get it going because I'm pumped. Well, thank you.